Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Dubious Engineering. Today, Vicky and I are going for a walk, and I'm going to talk to you about some of the projects that we've got coming up. Later on, I'd like to show you a few projects from the studio as well. Hello everyone, welcome back to the wonderful world of Dubious Engineering. I'm sorry to say that this week I don't actually have a technical video that I can release to the world. It's just been absolutely manic. Too many projects going on, too much family stuff getting in the way, and all of that kind of madness. But don't worry, we've got loads of footage ready to edit. Now, here are some of the projects that are coming up. The Power Tool battery-powered arcade machine. And in a few seconds, you'll see Mum having a bit of a go on this. Mum, bless her cotton socks, has got dementia, so she struggles a little bit to do this kind of thing, and she can't really sort of remember, and she doesn't really know what these things are about, but she loves getting involved and having a little bit of fun. So, so we'll get Mum on the arcade machine. This arcade machine is going to end up as a two-part series. The initial build of it and how I put it all together, and then printing it up and actually making use of it and seeing what's on it and having a bit of fun with it. Clearly, Vicky will be very involved in that, as she absolutely loves arcade games. On the right hand side of the desk in front of me here, you can see some of the battery adapters that I've been making. So these give you the ability to be able to connect whatever you want to your lithium-ion power tool batteries. So Vicky and I have decided we need to get out of the house, get some exercise. So we're going to go for a little walk, and I'll tell you a little bit more about these battery adapters as we're on our walk. The other thing that's come in, which is absolutely magnificent, this is an old Avo meter. Actually, what I love about these things is if you turn it that way up, it looks like the old vintage cartoon cat, doesn't it? With the smiley face and the eyes. Yeah, fantastic. Well, this was given to me by a good friend of mine who's retired now from work, and it was his father's, I believe, and his father worked for the post office. This is a vintage multimeter, effectively. It doesn't really get used. It's not really useful anymore because modern technology has just taken over. So it sits on a shelf and it looks pretty. Well, let's make it functional. Bad Dog Designs has sent me a special little PCB here, which has got some Nixie tubes on it, and it's got its own custom engineered and manufactured backsplash display here, which looks exactly like it came from the original display itself. So I can't wait to fit this into my Avo and turn my Avo into a clock. So that'll be coming up in the not too distant future as well. We've also had to buy a new printer because we can't keep up with production for these different power adapters and also for the Nintendo Game & Watch cases and stands. So great news, we've got another printer. So we'll talk a little bit more about the new printer on the walk, and I plan to do a review on that in the near future as well. Anyway, enough of me chatting. Let's get on this walk and then let's go and have a bit of fun with Mum and Vicky. All right, see you in a minute. Hello everybody. Sorry for the lack of technical video this week. Just super busy at the moment, and plus just seem to be spending too much time indoors. Needed to get out, go for a little walk. Say hi, wife. Hi. Vicky found the arcade machine and she's been loving it. It's a little single person arcade machine that I've been working on, and as soon as I've got all the footage done, I'll probably do it in two parts. The bit getting it functional and working, and then the next bit will be spraying it up and making it look pretty. Go on.
Hi everyone.
So we had to buy another 3D printer because the little Creality CR10 that we had just wasn't able to keep up with production of the Nintendo cases and stands. Poor it, right? It was working really hard. So now we have a Anycubic 300 by 300 by 300, which is great because it means it can actually print 9 of these devices in one hit. So you can leave it running for 24 hours and it just keeps going and going. Quite pleased with the printer so far, actually. Obviously, I'll be doing a review of that at some point in the not too distant future. So another part of the madness at the moment is these drill or power tool battery adapters. We've made great strides in designing and developing plenty of them. So we've done Makita, we've done Black & Decker, WorkZone, which is the Aldi brand, and we've also done now the Lidl brand, which is Parkside. Very interesting name, isn't it? Parkside. Sounds almost like South Park, doesn't it? Anyway, so yeah, out for a lovely little country walk here down by the canal. And also an opportunity to get the Rode microphone out, Rode radio microphone out and tested, and also using the DJI Pocket Osmo gimbal camera. Anyway, beautiful little spot. I'm probably ruining it by talking all over it, but Vicky's got some bread, so we're going to see if we can encourage a small feeding frenzy, get some birds over here. And got some of my special lemon drizzle cake in there as well, which is utterly terrible. It's a Tesco's mix and I just ruined it. Anyway, I'll show you some footage of some birds and let's get back to the studio. Ready. My lemon drizzle cake. Oh, they like it. Well, maybe. Apparently they didn't like my lemon drizzle cake very much. Alright, thanks ever so much for watching, everybody. Please give us a good old thumbs up. Make sure you've subscribed if you haven't already, and we'll catch you in the next video. Cheers and beers, people. Bye for now.